Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our Spain playthrough in EU4 with me, your host Luckymarine, and the MEIOU and Taxes at 2.01. Got there. I have been looking through these ideas for the past half an hour, trying to figure out which one would be the best one for us. And I still have no idea. I still have no idea. I don't know whether it would be best in that time. I should point out, in that time, I accepted Catalan and Basque. Basque up here is now accepted, and it gives us weird modifiers. Basque, it gives us a local sales modifier plus 10% when it's accepted. Didn't realise that. Catalan doesn't do the same, unfortunately. But accepting Catalan has knocked all of that on the head, except just Menorca, who has still a little bit of separatism. Separatism? No, greater nobles are disloyal. So, my idea was, if I get access to more states and can statify down here or over here, as well as building up the infrastructure, and then just state it and accept the culture, that might do enough. Because I was looking through the religious stuff, and there's so much that won't really. Tolerance of the true faith, there's no point in having tolerance of the true faith. Tolerance of the true faith is already quite high. There's no point in having more tolerance of the true faith. And it's been like that with all of them. Dutiful, useful, but your legitimacy pretty much capped out. And it's going up by lots. Useless. Mission strength plus 3 is nice. Mission strength versus heretics is useless for us right now. We want mission strength versus heathens. Monthly autonomy change is tiny. Recovering army morale and navy morale speed is close to useless. Institution spread in true faith provinces, that's alright as long as everything around us is Catholic. Extra missionary. Doesn't matter how many missionaries we've got. If we haven't got the strength to sort out the provinces, then we might as well not have the missionaries. Again, monthly autonomy change, it's a pitiful amount. An extra diplomat, they always become useful. They always are useful. Advisor cost minus 5%, it's nothing. Possible advisors, National arrest of -1. Monthly war exhaustion of the tiniest thing you've ever seen in your life. Mission strength plus 2, and again versus heretics, we want versus heathens, and their finisher is a tech cost of -10, which is actually really good. So let's start looking at humanist ideas, and even then, I'm not totally convinced. The idea cost is alright. National arrest is alright, but the numbers that we're looking at in terms of national arrest, I don't think a -2 would do much. Or would it? How much would a -7 national unrest drag down this unrest? Yeah, non-accepted culture. Plus 8 is a huge number. If we can accept the cultures, I think that's going to be the route to a profitable empire, especially in the Mediterranean. That and the terrible communication. Centralization is always going to be there. The fact that it's city is always going to be there. Separatism will tick down, fair enough, and that's a huge number. But if we can improve the terrible communication, and we can improve the fact that it's a non-accepted culture, which means pushing for more culture slots. Which kind of, I mean, this is good. You've got max promote cultures 1, max promoted cultures 1. I'd rather them together and something else, but you know, overall 2, and plus a plus 10% religious unity in a kind of live and let live, and an actual tolerance of heathens, which would help. Plus years of separatism comes down by 10. Oh, humanist. Every time I try to walk away. No, I looked at bureaucracy. I looked at it all, and I looked at bureaucracy. State maintenance and construction time, fair enough, it's not brilliant. Admin efficiency, plus 10%, that's a big number in terms of admin efficiency. Core creation cost, crap. Yearly corruption, useful, but the number's small. Envoy travel time, don't care. Number of states, plus 2. Number of states, plus 2. Max promoted cultures, plus 1. Max centralization, plus 10. That's good, but the higher you push your centralization, the more strained the sinews of your empire become. And monthly autonomy change, which is actually quite a big number. And then I looked at empire, and that gives you another 2 states there, but it doesn't give you any more promoted cultures. We're not doing anything with vassals. We've got France. We can't grab any vassals because we have a France. We have France in the personal union. Therefore, grabbing a vassal, they're just going to band together and think that they're stronger than us. Claim duration, crap. Max centralization, alright. Same as this, but with claim duration tagged onto the end. Handle efficiency, again, 10% good. With the autonomy change, quite a small number. Yearly prestige and yearly legitimacy, it's alright. If you can get these both ticking upwards instead of one ticking up and one ticking down, it's always useful. Harsh treatment cost, never use it. Not really. And it doesn't look that it doesn't look like there's an absolutism mechanic, like an age system in MEIOU and Taxes. So I've been bouncing from like humanist, and then I look at bureaucracy and I think, well, why not make more states and more accepted cultures? And then I go back to humanist and be like, well, it's 10 years left separatism, and separatism is the massive number that you want to be getting down, and it's also got a little bit of a tolerance of heathens, nowhere near base game, which I think is +2 or +3. And then I look at engineering, and it's got the construction cost at -20%, which directly offsets the fact construction cost directly offsets the fact that our development level is at decent. So, but what's going to be useful to us right now? I'd made my mind up with bureaucracy, but looking at humanist again. And then I was like, well, you can take a Diplo ID if you wanted. And so I had to go have a word with myself. No. One of these. And then I thought admin, because we need admin anyway. For grabbing administrative into empire, administrative into expansion, it's going to be needed at some point. Why not get it now? And I looked through it, it's like, well, at least state maintenance. No, that's crap. That's crap. That's crap. That's crap. That's crap. This is just a route to better things. Reduce inflation cost. Mercenary maintenance. State maintenance, minus 20% state maintenance. I tell a lie, that's not bad. Land maintenance modifier, it's more money in your pocket, fair enough. Fort maintenance, again, it's more money in your pocket. It means that you can have them up all the time. Again, naval maintenance modifier. We are going to be going with a big fleet at some point, so this is going to be money in our pocket. Yearly inflation reduction, that's constant, so yeah. Maybe it's not as crap as what I thought, but it's not going to make our life any easier right now. I reckon if we can get 3 ideas in to humanist, I reckon it'll make a big difference to this. National unrest mixed with cutting 10 years off separatism. We have just taken this province, and the separatism here will eventually decay in 1525. I don't know. And then I think, well, Spain, you're a Catholic empire, you want to be driving out the Moors and aggressively converting them. Well, yeah, but we also don't want uprisings. As they get less and less pissed off, we'll have more and more opportunities to start converting them, much like we did with the Muslims in Iberia itself. When it was an accepted culture in a state, I think even before then, we didn't have much issue with converting them. Humanist. Yeah. Well, the die is cast. The Rubicon has been crossed. No going back now. But we'll see how that fares. Right on then. It'll give France something to do. We will heavily restrict looting. Should probably be building up our fleet, actually. Piscian separatist as well. Nope. A little bit of autonomy will be fine. Catalonian separatists are dying off. What happened with you? Are you not classed as Catalonian? Yeah, Catalan. So where are you on this list? You have unrest. Greater nobles disloyal. Why are you affected by greater nobles disloyal? I don't know. I would like to know. They aren't owned by the greater nobles. Try to keep our artisans here, of course. The loyalist embarrassment even. Lose 5 prestige. France's opinion of Spain changed by my. Oh wow. Uh-oh. We'll lose the 50 Diplo. We'll disable that as well. Didn't realise there were events arising from supporting loyalists. A backward monarch. A backward monarch. Craven, entrepreneur. Sivendingham plus 29. Relative to power to Spain, 59.38. It's slowly climbing. We may need them to lose a war against somebody. I mean, they're doing a good job over here. Austria, this you just taking advantage of Hungary whilst he's getting his poop kicked in by Turkish Empire. That's not good, my friend. This person doesn't give a fuck whether he takes stuff from brown or whether he takes stuff from white. That sounded mega racist in my head there. But you should be trying to work together against this guy, not stabbing your mate in the back. But France can go over there and grab us some favours. Mr. Poppy Man. Royal of Armies now. It used to be that you get manpower back from it. Oh well. Manpower recovery speed. But no. No. Also, we need to start building... Nope, not that one. One of these. Why can we not build one here? I don't know. Definitely need one here. Who's this? Albania has been separately pieced out. And we've got 6 ducats of whatever amount they took. Why can't I build rank 1 trade wharf along here? You've already got the fishing port. Tell me why. Requirements for trade wharf rank 1 trade harbour are not fulfilled for this province. Well, yeah, tell me what they are. Requires commune hall. Requires Diplotech 4. Province cannot have no harbour modifier. Lack of natural harbour. Lack of natural harbour. So you can have it. Requires commune hall. Commune hall. Right, we need to build a commune hall in Livorno. Or do we... Oh. Require commune hall. Diplotech 4. Yeah, we'll build it... oh dear. We'll build it in Livorno. We'll need the fishing port, the commune hall. We can then build the trade wharf. And then... our orders can get from here straight over to Livorno, get off the boat in Livorno and walk to the provinces around it. The provinces that don't have good natural harbours. That surprises me. There's a lack of natural harbours down there. Pisa was a merchant republic, wasn't it? Would be like them to not have decent harbours. Anyway, that's our rebels. Pisa and separatists are next. I'll lose the legitimacy because legitimacy ticks up and prestige ticks down. Okay. Okay. Truce to Burgundy and Auvergne has ended. Can we peace out for war reps? It would be enough. Why are you flicking all this to Austria? I'd be perfectly happy to get out with war reps. Luca, how are you getting on? It's quite a lot of unrest. Your unrest is coming down though. Why is your unrest coming down? Don't know. Do we want to marry into Naples, or do we just want to eat his face? Might just want to eat his face. Truce with Massa and Milan is over. What do you have? Still lack of natural harbour. Or further down into Florence. No, that's fine. We do have a CB in Florence, but we're going to have to wait for a long time before aggressive expansion ticks down in this area. Taking a province with 38 pop, people are going to be mad. Mega uber mad. Are we close to... Let's bring our maintenance down for a couple of ticks. If it ticks up to 90. Lucan separatists, whereabouts? Lucca? Lucca, good. If it takes up to 90, I'll go up to full maintenance. But until then, we might as well make a decent amount of money. I just want to get to the point where I'm not having to constantly stare at these numbers. Oh, there we go. Let's grab you, and I think... Go on then, we've got France. Sail crew speed plus 5, don't care. Colonial range will be useful though. The rest here is coming down quite dramatically. Ooh. Okay, maybe it's not. Great Nobles anger. Great Nobles gain 6 loyalty. What? Greater numbers anger subsidies. After 5 years of conflict and unrest, Great Nobles have made amends with your administration. Have they though? Have they? Can I make you happy? Sounded weird. Nope. Hungary will cede a load of stuff to Austria. What are you doing? Oh well. Something that I'd do. Hungary is no longer a valid rival for us. That's fine. Means that we can revoke our embargo upon you. Come on, guys. I'd like you to fire so that I can go back to doing normal stuff. I need both of them to fire. I need this to fire and I need this to fire to drop the unrest so we can start to core it. Come on, give me a break. Against Poland after this right now. Go on, France, off you go. Encourage looting. This will keep France weak. This is a defensive war, is it? Defender. In the what? Punitive war. Ah, I see. Grabbed a little bit of a coalition there, did you? Yum. Oh, Austria. You silly goose. We'll come and defend you. Well, I'll send French troops then. Which is bizarre, because the Spanish, who was sat, I think it was Charles V, that was sat on the throne of the HRE, fought the French many times. Gain 1 singular ducat. Translation of the Quran. Let people read it. 25% chance of losing a stability. Gain 20 piety for as long as this. Tolerance of heretics, tolerance of heathens. I would like the piety. What do we get from high piety? Fanaticism. Yeah, ban the book. I don't think we'd allow people to read the Quran, would we? Damn it, it's always somewhere else. Peasy, you're not on the list, are you? Nope. Looker is though. Still waiting for Looker. Go on, kick off. There we go. That should be all that's needed. Excellent. January separatists are at 30. Shouldn't take them too long to pop and lock all over my face. Get on the boat. No, on the boat. I'll get you off here to the new trading harbour that we're building. Fine. What is it? Trade wharf. Oh, quite a few ducats. What did we want to build over here? It was in Livorno, I believe it was. Yep. Livorno was a fishing port rank 1. And then we were going to build a commune hall. And then we were going to build a wharf number 2. Our truce with Hasfid has ended. Senior fanatics are... I expected more. I expected a lot more. So these numbers are coming down. Very great. Okay, maybe not 11, but they are coming down. We will be able to organically convert them. Military leaders left us. That's unfortunate. That was the 100 tradition dude that we had. Ooh. France is losing stuff. Love it. Keep him weak. This might be the time where I relinquish a few of French lands for our own good. Please, 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 please. I don't know, we should have checked, shouldn't we? Because at the moment... Pay off debt. 414 ducats of a debt. Yeah, at the moment there's just no chance of ever integrating them. We need them to get smaller, we need us to get bigger. Or do we keep them the size that they are so that we can continue to use them as a deterrent as we get bigger? We've seen what happens to you when you take too much land, haven't we, Austria? You fool. We have lost the siege of Weserberg. Oh, didn't realise I had it. Is this long enough? Have we been in this long enough that we can get out and Austria's not going to have a pissy fit with us? Maybe not. Not cold. We're not a co-belligerent though, so can't take stuff from us. Means that you also can't take our land. Oh, bastard. What do you think you're doing? We will try to keep our artisans here. Also, we've got enough money for a thing. You have Trade Wharf rank 1. Can we grab Trade Wharf? Nope. If you have a Trade Wharf rank 1, that should have altered this a little bit. What it should do. It takes a few years, unless you dispatch runners, it takes a few years to sort his life out. You have roads. You do. You do. You do. And you do. You don't though. We're going to use our money on. The green areas are where we can chuck one of these. That we're going to need it on our mainland. So let's go here. Right, we'll wait for this to finish. It's at 90%. Did you think I was joking? Maybe not against 14. Do you want to get out yet? What about if I just say that you're amazing? Maybe not. Translation of the Quran again. Gain 5 piety, gain 1 ducats. Hang on then. And you have fishing port rank 1. You got the fishing port here. Why can you not have this? Come your whole rank. Oh, because you don't have any urban. Ah, damn it. Balls. Oh, it's so complicated. What else can we build? Nothing. Don't need to build anything. I'll save my money for the time being. Come on, friends. You getting involved? Yeah, you got involved. So that's 24 troops out there somewhere, though. No, they're up here. To blazes with them, indeed. And away we go. Still got go. No. So, money, what do we do with you? Road network, maybe? Yeah, it'd be useful. Yeah, it'd be useful down here. So, upgrade roads. Where is that fishing port? Because they come into the fishing port and then trade wharf. No. They come into the fishing port and then they use the roads. So I want a road there. And then a road in this province as well. So straight off the boat. And straight to Fez. Go on then. It's not like we're using our manpower for a war or anything. Roads. Manpower. 75% of the cost. Oh, wow. And the rest with money. Superb. Oh, come on. Oh, we didn't lose stability. Good. Bugs disloyal. Oh. Bother. Roads. Manpower. Lots of manpower. Pay for the rest with ducats. Superb. Roads. Manpower. Lots of manpower. Pay for the rest with ducats. Superb. And again. You know the words by now. Right, so at the moment we only have decent communication. When you compare it, local unrest is nice. The -9 monthly autonomy change is not so good. But when you compare it to something like this, local unrest to -15 or something a little bit closer to our capital, -18. Plus it brings down the autonomy, which will help to funnel ducats into our own pockets. We've activated the low manpower, which means we get 35% better manpower recovery. It's all good. What do we got here? Do we actually get the +1? We do. Good. National arrest -2. National tax modifier will be nice as well. Taxation at the moment is at 15% and it's bringing in 20 ducats. And we're currently at -5. Gone. 20% at 21 ducats. That's a hell of a jump, actually. Has that affected any of this here? Wait, you're losing... That must mean we should be able to make you a core. Why can't we make you a core now? Oh, we just need admin power. Oh, that's brilliant. Wow, a lot as well. Fairly quick communication. So that the communication time recalculated itself from, what was it over here? It was something like this. It was like terrible communication, and it's recalculated itself to fairly quick communication, which has lopped off a load of unrest. And the fact that the greater nobles aren't disloyal anymore. Excellent. We're learning new things. We're doing good stuff. Can I just let me out? I don't want to be involved in this anymore. Not really. I mean, not that we're doing much. In fact, let's bring down you, making a good amount of ducats. As soon as we have the 41 admin power, we will be all over this. Balls deep. Done. Sweet. And on that rather unsavory bombshell, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I'm going to leave it for today. We got dragged into, I just accepted the getting into the fight against Austria and all his enemies because he took far too much land from Hungary. I'm surprised they haven't flipped this land back to Hungary. Had they flipped this land directly back to Hungary, chances are it would have, in the time, flipped back to Hungary because Hungary has a core on it. That'll be interesting. Anyway, I think Austria's soon to get out. Castile have an income because they're in 381 ducats worth of debt, which is good, which means they can't develop their own land. Wow. an income of 19 ducats, and an expenses of 31. Plus they're getting a little bit ravaged. 926 population. I was fairly certain they were stuck at some, not stuck. Fairly certain they were at something like 750 last time I looked. What are we at? 1,332. Right. Okay, anyway, I'm Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for when we continue trying to stabilize and trying to find little ways of cutting down on unrest due to building roads and ports and trying to get the communication efficiency up. Wow. Cool. Anyway, till next time, do take care.